Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today, and I'm so thankful for the microphone. I lost my voice last week. I'm slowly gaining it back. Welcome to our lovely panel. Welcome to Bahrain, our guests. To be really frank with you, I didn't prepare a presentation. I thought I'd just share with you some things and to highlight the work that happens under the Culture Authority. I'm sure you all know that we're a beehive and our activities don't stop. We are constantly working from an activity to an event to a festival, and our calendar is very packed. But I'm glad that Samir, you mentioned 2018, because that's also something that I wanted to highlight in my talk. 2018 is a very important year where we celebrate Muharraq as the capital of Islamic culture. And when I say capital of Islamic culture, a lot of people would ask me, so it's highlighting the religion and Islam and that sort of under that umbrella. And I always say, not at all. It's bringing together all countries that are Muslim countries, but bring them all together under the umbrella of culture. So it does not necessarily mean that all our activities will be religious, although parts of it might highlight, architecture of mosques and the religious aspect of the city. But in general, it highlights the city, it highlighted heritage, the people who lived in it, everything that Muharraq says. And for me and my team at the Culture Institution, we have a very hectic agenda that's happening. Firstly, we're looking at publications. We'd like to publish books that highlight the city. And there was an open call that invites all writers in Bahrain, if anyone has a book that highlights Muharraq, or anyone living in Muharraq, whether it's architecture, poetry, a story, any form of literature or research, we're very happy to look at it and hopefully get it published for 2018. I think having a title like Muharraq, the capital of Islamic culture, means a lot. Means a lot to us as Bahrainis, means a lot to people living in Muharraq. I think it's an opportunity to highlight the city, to highlight its beauty, its heritage, its history, the people who lived in it. I think it's all about telling the stories. And I think, what we are discussing, and cultural and creative tourism and development of cultural heritage, I think each and every one of us has a story to say. I think we come from diverse backgrounds, diverse places, and I really believe that each country in its own right, each city has its power, has its magic, has its beauty. So I think this is a great opportunity for us to highlight all of these and to invite people to share, to share Bahrain, to share Muharraq with us. I also wanted to add that 2018 will be the opening of the Pearling Path, which is a national project that we're working so hard to achieve. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's the first open museum that that highlights the story of pearl divers, of the history of the pearling industry and the legacy of it. I don't know if everyone here visited the mock-up in Qal'at Bumahar or Bumahar Fort. And if you haven't, I'd strongly advise you to go and have a look. It basically maps up the story of the Pearling Path, the homes from the highest member of the pearling industry, the tawash or nukhada, who actually looks after the ship and and selling the pearls and all of that, until the smallest member of that community, whether it's a fisherman who's on the ship or a singer. So it tells the story of this important legacy of Bahrain that's very unique to us. So the opening of the Pearling Path will also be in 2018. These are the ideas that come to me, but for sure, if during our discussions, if anyone has a question to highlight, I'll be more than happy to answer. I hope this brief was informative and good. Excuse the voice.